I think that the active learning techniques that work best in the classroom are those techniques that really require students to reflect on their learning. So, for example, a question, let's say it's a history class, asking students, what's the difference between studying history and learning history? So we're trying to help them make that transition from what they've been doing in high school, which was primarily memorization and regurgitating information, to what we want them to do in college, which is analyzing and applying information. So the answer to that question for a history class might be, the students might say, well, studying history is memorizing the information, the names, dates, places to prepare for a test. But learning history, in fact, they may not even know how to explain that in words. And so then it evolves into a great class discussion about how history is not just memorizing names and dates, but it's really looking at events that happened in context and analyzing why those events happened, and even projecting on events that might happen in the future under similar circumstances. And so getting students actively engaged and coming up with the strategies that they will have to use to rise to the level of college learning versus what they did in high school is very effective. And I think another very effective strategy is having students talk about the information among themselves, working in small groups in class, because we know that one of the best ways to learn information is to teach it. If you're explaining information to someone else, then your brain is really working to figure out how to express that information, so it's analyzing information at a different level. So anything that we can do with collaborative working groups in class where students are talking about the information, even having them present information to the class, I think are two great strategies.